Cheeky Crumbs! So I'm sure a lot of you know about the new game, Pokemon Go, and you've all been playing it and walking around and catching your little Squirtles. And well, I know I have for sure. So I thought I'd make something Pokemon themed today. And we're going to be making these absolutely gorgeous Pokeball cookies. They're amazing. So let's get started. What you're going to need: 2 donuts, 200 grams of plain flour, 1 egg, 100 grams of sugar, 85 grams of butter, 2 grams of bicarbonate of soda and 2 grams of salt, and some vanilla essence. Some egg wash, which is simply an egg white with 2 tablespoons of water. And I'm going to be using these little meringues for the white dot of our Pokeball, some red food coloring, and some black fondant or a black edible marker. To start making your cookies, you're going to place your butter. Make sure it's nice and soft. So you want to have taken it out of the fridge for a little bit. And you're going to place it in your kitchen robot or in a bowl, and you can use a handheld mixer. And you're going to add your sugar and give it a good little mix. Next, you're going to crack in your egg and stir until well incorporated. Next, you're going to add a couple of drops of your vanilla essence. You can add as much as you like, really. Your bicarbonate, your salt, and your flour. And you want to mix this until it all comes together. I have now separated my dough into 2. I've left half of it into my mixer, and I'm going to take some cling film or saran wrap, however you want to call it, and I'm just going to wrap my little ball in here. I'm going to set this aside, and this will go in the fridge later with the red one. So now we're going to add some red food coloring. You're going to have to put quite a bit, or it's just going to go pink. What a lovely noise. You can add some, stir that in, and then if you need more, you can always add some more later on if it just looks like pink and not red. Now that you have wrapped your 2 little cookie doughs, one red, one white, you can place these in the fridge for 30 minutes so that they can harden and we can shape them. So I've taken the cookie dough out of the fridge and I've already shaped one into this little shape here. And now I'm going to do the same with the red one, trying to keep them as even as possible. It will probably be impossible to have them exactly even, but we will attempt our best to make this happen. And once you've shaped them, you're gonna wrap them again in your cling film and place them in the freezer for half an hour. You want them to be hard, but not so hard that you can't cut them. So yeah, 30 minutes. So I've taken my cookie dough out of the freezer, and as you can see, it's nice and hard. So you're gonna take a sharp knife and you wanna cut it down the middle as central as you possibly can. And you're going to do the same exact thing with your red one. Now that you have your halves, you're going to take your egg wash, and with a little brush, you're just gently gonna brush every side, so the flat sides of every piece. And now all you want to do is place them together, and there we go. Now you're going to wrap this up in your cling film once again and place it in the freezer for another 20 minutes so that they can glue together and combine. So I've taken the cookie dough out of the freezer, and now you want to start and preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius. You're gonna, as you can see, they've joined. And what you want to do now is, using your sharp knife, you just want to cut them into slices. You can make them as thin or thick as you like. Just try your best to cut them as straight as possible. It's not super easy, especially the beginning ones, because they weren't super even. But we're just gonna cut these up into little discs. Now that I have cut all my slices, and I have to admit some are thicker than others, but that's fine. I'm gonna actually use a little cookie cutter so that they are perfectly round. And what you want to do is when you place your cookie cutter, just look down the center and make sure that more or less half is red and half is white. And you can remove the excess and you have a perfectly round Pokeball. These will now have to bake in your oven for 6 to 8 minutes. Now that our cookies have baked, we are ready to decorate our Pokeballs. So I've taken some black fondant, and you can see my cookies over here. They're so cute. The red turned out really, really red, which I'm really happy with. So you're gonna take your bowl of fondant and just squash it a little bit. And using a little rolling pin, you're just gonna squash that out. And I've actually only started playing Pokemon Go like a couple of days ago, but I already have a couple of Pokemons. And it's really exciting. And I love how it's like this new video game that actually gets people to go outside and not just sit on a couch, which is great. You just want to make sure this will lift off your work surface, because you don't want it, and that it's long enough, which it is. And all you're going to do now is chop those edges off. You're just going to cut a strip as straight as you possibly can. And now you're just going to take your strip, place it on your cookie. And now you're gonna take a little piece of black fondant and you're just gonna squash that down with your thumb. We're just gonna place it in the middle as central as possible. Squash it down. And now I'm gonna take my little meringues, which are just gonna act like the white part of my Pokeball, and they're actually going to taste amazing. Oh no! Get all that dust off. And all you want to do is just gently press that down. That will stick down to the fondant by itself. Get rid of any dust, and there we go. We have a little Pokeball. So here they are, our super, super adorable Pokeball cookies. And I love how the colors turned out perfect and they look exactly like Pokeballs. I'm so happy. I want to go play the game now. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought and what you would like to see me make in my future videos. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and go catch them all. Bye!